Hey guys, Donnie here, Mar Group, eXp Realty, Memphis, Tennessee, and today we're going to talk about homeowners associations. So let's talk real estate. What is a homeowners association? We oftentimes have a negative connotation around those, probably for good reasons sometimes, but they're really not all bad. So let's talk about them a little bit, what they are, what some pros and cons are. And while you're thinking about it, jump down in the comments and let us know what you think of having a homeowners association. We'd love to get your feelings on it as well. Homeowners association is typically set up by a developer when they develop a neighborhood, and they're set up to maintain the standards in the neighborhood and to help maintain property values. And in general, that's a good thing. Without a homeowner association, it's a little bit of a free-for-all out there, and that can be a bad thing. So certainly they do serve their purpose. Now, we hear a lot of people say, hey, I don't want to move anywhere but a homeowner association, that kind of stuff. Part of the reason why is because the homeowner association does have some control over what you do with your property. That rubs a lot of us Americans the wrong way. And hey, let's admit it, there are some that are overzealous out there as well that probably go a little too far, all right? So that's number one. Number two, they generally have some kind of fee involved. Sometimes they can get fairly expensive. We're pretty lucky here in the Memphis area that most of ours are $100 to $500 a year, not too extreme, but there are neighborhoods, even our area, that are $700, $800, $900 a month. That's a whole house payment for us in our area, so that makes a huge difference. So the homeowner association is made up of members of the community, so they should almost represent the best interests of the neighborhood. That's the general idea. There is normally some type of election around those members of the community. So remember, if you don't like what your homeowner association is doing, you can always go run to get elected to the board so that you can have some control. That's one way to try to help some of those problems if you don't think that they're doing what they're supposed to do. Let's talk about the pros and cons of them. Let's take cons first. Number one, they cost money, right? None of us like that. Number two, they do have some control over your home, how you cut your grass, depending on what's in the covenants. And in particular, sometimes they can even put a lien on your house if you don't do what you're supposed to do. So a lot of people view that as a definite negative. And then I would say number three, the biggest negative is obviously there's some politics involved. Unfortunately, if you put 100 people in a room, whether they're on a homeowner association or anything, and you give them some power, there's probably going to be somebody out of those 100 people that have some ulterior motives, or they're just self-serving, whatever the case might be. It doesn't mean every homeowner association has those, but if each homeowner association has 5 people on the board, well, that means across 20 homeowner associations, 19 of them may be great, but there might be one that people don't care a whole lot about it that tends to give all of them a bad reputation. Now, what are the pros? Well, the pros are they do maintain your standards. Think about this. If there's no homeowner association and you take a lot of pride in your home and it's a $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 house and you make it show beautifully and you're trying to sell it, but every time a buyer comes to look at your house, your neighbor's got a porta potty in the front yard, maybe. That would probably reduce the number of buyers who would buy your home, which then reduces the value of your home. That would kind of stink. So when you look at it from that regard, the homeowner associations do have some benefits. Oftentimes do take care of common areas, making sure the grass stays cut, the neighborhood looks good, so when those buyers drive in or when you drive in, you have a good quality of life. To me, it's one of those things that when they do what people want them to do, people love them. When they don't allow somebody to do what they want to do, people don't love them. It's kind of like the police. If you're in trouble, you're getting robbed, you want the police there in about 3 seconds. If you want to be left alone so that you can speed that day, the last thing you want is the police be there to pull you over. Homeowner associations are kind of the same thing. So maybe try to keep an open mind about it when they don't do everything the way that you want to do. I find that they are very easy to complain about, though, so I understand. I hope that helps you out. Our information is down in the description. If you need anything, always feel free to reach out to us. Remember to do yourself a favor, subscribe to the channel so you get all the content. Do us a favor and like the video.